Okay guys, Jay at Product Performance. AOD transmission. This is kind of an issue with them. So if you look at this, this is your governor. And this one's not bad. It's really not that bad, but it's got some movement here. These tend to get loose over time. And what can happen is, especially as the unit gets warm, you're relying on the fit of this bore against the shaft to seal the governor passages. And if this gets really sloppy and loose, usually the complaints it doesn't want to shift and things. You're just losing too much governor pressure. So I'm going to show you. I didn't invent this. This was, I don't know, it was one of those service bulletins or something that came out one time. But if you look here, this is, I know it's hard to see, but this is a little piece of an O-ring I cut off and make it, you just take a razor blade and cut a little piece of an O-ring off, and it looks like a hockey puck, okay? And what you're going to do, and take this back off here, and here's your check ball, and I put grease on it, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it out too easily. I just had it. Alright, give me 1 second. I'm going to have to spray that with some brake clean and get that off. So give me 1 second. Let me set this up. Okay, so you can see that this is just some assembly lube that I had put on the sealing rings. I'm just going to put a little on there. And let me grab my little hockey puck here. I'm going to stick that in that hole. Okay. Your assembly lube will hold it. If you don't have assembly lube, you can use Vaseline. And then this is going to go in there. And I'm going to need 2 hands to do this. Give me 1 second again. Another thing I want to mention while I'm at it here, if you look and see the holes for the governor, okay, they're towards the bottom. And make sure your holes here are towards the bottom, like this. If you flip this upside down, your holes aren't going to line up, and it's definitely not going to shift. So make sure the holes are, let's say towards the case, okay, where the holes are on the shaft. So I just want to point that out. Be back again. Okay, here we are again. I put this on. Now you can see it's wiggling with the shaft, so it's nice and tight on the shaft now, and that's just going to make sure that it pushes this up against where these holes feed into the output shaft, okay, and that's going to make a nice tight seal. So if this bore is kind of worn out and all that sort of thing, we're not going to lose a lot of pressure like we were. It's not a perfect seal, but it doesn't need to be. But it's got to be pretty decent. So, and then again, look at where your holes are for your governor. Okay, they're facing towards the bottom here. And I've got this deal standing up on the bench. So, okay, I just wanted to show you that little trick. That was something I learned years ago, like a ATSG bulletin or something like that. That helps these units if they're not shifting, or shifting really super late or something. Okay, that's all I got. Thanks for watching.